Good morning, lovely people. Welcome back to the farm, and we are going to get some chores done today. I also need to do a little building maintenance in the barn. So I'm looking forward to getting some lights put up. The other day when I was in the barn, I noticed that there are 6 lights out. Quite a number of these lights, by the way, are halogen or just regular incandescent light bulbs. So we're actually going to replace them with LEDs. LED lights are higher quality light generally. They're more daylight colors. Uh-oh, we've got a bucket that popped open here. This bucket was popped open just like that, but thankfully there's no mice in there. I noticed we've got some insulation hanging out from the that little crawl space up in the top of the garage here. And we've got a pile of insulation down here on the floor, so something has gotten up in there and has been kicking it out. I'm thinking it's probably a mouse or a rat. Anyway, that's why I've always kept these buckets covered with the lids on, because mice and rats would love to get in there, I'm sure. If they can get in the garage, they'll get in there. And then we'll have a big mess. So we'll grab the bucket of feed here. Also, I'm increasing the pigs' feed again by an additional scoop. So that's about 5 to 6 pounds of feed per day, on top of the 24 pounds they already get. So they're going to be getting anywhere from 29 to 30 pounds of feed a day, spread across 7 pigs. Because we're soaking it, I'm figuring we can feed them about 10 to 15% less. We're going to actually grab them a couple of pumpkins here. There's a nice big pumpkin. Pumpkins make really good bacon. Almost 50 degrees in here, so that is pretty good. It is a very chilly day. It's -4 out there, so that's not bad at all that it stayed over 45 degrees in here. And that's with just a couple space heaters. And anyway, let's go feed some singing bacon. We'll let them sing for their dinner first, and then we'll hand it over to them. Aha, they're all out here to greet us. Good morning, my lovely bacons. Bacon ears and the baconettes. Hey, don't bite me. Yeah, this boy. He decided he was going to take a little nibble on my hand right there, my wrist. It didn't hurt none. It just surprised me because I've never had any of them actually grab my hand with their teeth. Okay, so we got a problem here, and that is that this thing is froze up. It's not letting any water out. All right, so they've been actually trying to get water, and they haven't been able to. Good thing I checked that. I'm gonna have to figure something out for that though. It's not a bad thing to be in here with them before I've given them their food and everything, because that'll just get them used to being around me. If I'm in there with them without their food, they really want their food. But it'll just get them used to a human being in their pen when they're really hungry, and teaching them that, yeah, we're not food. They shouldn't associate us with food. And I don't go in there when I do give them their food. I feed them over the fence, which just creates that little bit of break so that they don't associate with me, their food. So yeah, I guess I heard Paxitani Phil, or whatever his name is, the groundhog that they bring out to look at his shadow, or see if he'll notice his shadow. Well, I guess he saw his shadow, so that means we got another 6 weeks of winter, which for us means another 8 to 10 weeks of winter here. So we'll have another 2 months of winter, basically, if you believe Paxitani Phil. Panatanksi, whatever his name is. You know what I mean. You probably saw it already. Are you really peeing where I put your food? You dumb sheep. I love these animals, but when they do dumb stuff like that, it just makes me, oh, come on. This is why we eat these animals. Yes, I know, buddy. I'm gonna bring you your food. Right after you peed where I was gonna put it. You know, I guess they do pee on the grass that they eat too, don't they? So, there's that. Maybe it's something to that, I don't know. But, no thank you. Here girls go. My fingers are starting to really hurt out here in the cold, even in these gloves. All right, we're gonna get back out here later and get these light bulbs changed out. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how much winter limits what you can do. You're limited in time because you just can only stay out here for so long. When it's below zero, it's just, and especially if there's any wind and you got wind chill, it's just terrible. So we'll only be spending about 20-30 minutes max at a time outside and then going in to warm up. The struggle is real. Welcome to a very brisk evening. Well, it's currently -3 degrees. I brought the light bulbs this time and we're gonna change some lights out in the barn. You know, it's not as bad out here as it was earlier. I don't know why, it feels better out here now. Maybe because the wind died down. Good evening, sheepies. These LEDs, these are gonna save us a lot of money. Oh yeah, that really brightens things up. There we go. That is much better. Right. Now we're talking. We've got light, we've got feed, we've got water. Minerals look good still, so I'm not going to put any more minerals in there. This is why we can't have nice things. Any of y'all have kids that no matter how many times you tell them, how much you try to teach them the value of things, they just don't appreciate it? What do we got here? Oh, we got mouse turds. What am I going to do about that? So that's what's been up there in the sort of crawl space, it's not an attic, but in the crawl space up in the garage here. Where that's coming from. All right, make sure all the lids are on good and tight. We just want a little bit of air to be able to exchange air through in here, especially because these fermenting, you're gonna put out gases, and those gases need to escape as they expand. Otherwise we could have a lid blow off the top. Probably wouldn't blow off the top in 3 days of fermenting, but I don't want to risk it, so there we go. Now all of these now have 4 scoops of feed in them, so our pigs are going to be very happy. I'll have to watch very carefully because if they start to put on too much weight, I'm going to have to back them off a little, but they should be very happy with this amount of feed. It's been a long, cold winter so far. They probably could use the extra food, the extra feed for body heat. Their metabolism creates a lot of bodily heat, so they rely on food in the winter to stay warm. So just a precaution, if I see them starting to put on weight, like the bad kind of weight, then we're gonna back them off that. I'm definitely concerned about our gilts. If our gilts, those are our female pigs, if our gilts put on too much weight, it's going to cause could cause pretty major problems during pregnancy and especially during birth. We're going to keep them at a good healthy weight if at all possible, and you got to give them enough food so that they can grow, and then especially when the gilts are bred so that they can grow little piglets inside them. We're going to see how this goes, see how this works. All right, folks, that's it for me tonight. Everybody's taken care of, everybody's staying warm. I'm gonna go get warm because I'm not staying warm out here. We will talk to you guys later. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a comment if you feel the content deserves it. And as always, remember friends, stay free.